So today I just want to talk about how I handle my two little girls and their emotions. They are only 8 and 5 now, and I just want to talk about how I deal with them. And when they get emotional and they get mad and they throw temper tantrums. So my name is Tony, a single dad of two. I'm just documenting my journey and sharing my thoughts. So let's start with the first one. Now the first one I would say is a smartass. She is 8 years old. She's in the gift and talent course. She's very smart, and she talked back a lot, like a lot, to the point where it makes me mad. She's always questioning everything. She's always asking me why, and it's frustrating for sure. But it's good that she's challenging me. It's good that she's very curious about the world, and it's good that she does push back every now and then, or she just asks a lot of questions. Nothing wrong with that. But it becomes a problem when I'm just exhausted or tired, and I need to relax and I need to rest. I'm trying to think of some examples, but just like, let me think. Maybe it's pushing back on me when I say that, let's just say I was going to read with her, and then we did read some type of book, but it was not the book that she wanted to read. Like, she gets on me something as simple as that, right? When I was like, yes, we did read this book. We already read a book. We don't need to read anymore. It's time to go to sleep. She's like, no, but you say you're going to read this book. You say you're going to read that book. Like, she tries to be more specific about the things that I said I was going to do. But something like that, it drives me crazy because I'm tired at the end of the day. I'm trying to get them to sleep. But my kid is very smart because she's in the gift and talented, and we work really hard to get into that. Like, we every single day after lunch, we would study for an hour, and we would just try to hone in on the problems and the questions and really figure out all the answers. And she was able to get into it. And now, like, from what I understand, in the gift and talented course, they are more focused on the creativity part. Like, it's not really hard, challenging type of math problems or reading problems. It's more about unlocking their creativity and just asking them to think outside the box. How you create a maze so that something could go through it, an animal could easily go through it. How do you create storytelling, and what's some art and drawing that could go along with those storytelling? So I was really surprised at how much creativity was in that course. I can bring the gift and talented because I do think that because she understands a lot about the world, especially at 8 years old, she just naturally is more challenging or pushes back on the idea or pushes back on me a lot more. And that's completely fine, but I get so tired of it. And so when I don't give her what she wants, or no, I should say this, obviously beforehand, when she wanted to use the tablet or she wanted to watch Disney Plus or Netflix, I would always get her to either clean up, to read a few chapters of the book. It could be a Dogman book. It could be Dragon Girls book. What else did she read? Or her school book. She has to read chapters of the book, and then she would have to reiterate or tell me what she learned from the chapter. So I really hone in on her at an early age that you need to earn these things. If you want to watch a tablet, if you want to do all these, she likes to watch gymnastics that does contortionists, where they bend their body and stuff like that. She loves watching those things. So I made her earn to watch those things. And originally she would push back on me. Like, she would dread about reading book, or she would get mad that she doesn't want to read the 5 chapters of a book. And luckily, like, I stood my ground. I was like, look, if you want to earn these things, you have to read book, or you have to do something. You have to clean up, or you got to clean the dishes. And luckily now, she's 8 years old. She doesn't push me back at all when it comes to earning stuff or getting rewarded for stuff. She knows that she even asked me ahead of time, hey dad, what can I do to watch a TV? Like, she asked me ahead of time because she already knows that I'm gonna make her do something. So and so that's awesome. Now my 5-year-old, obviously she's still learning, so she's in that phase where I'm trying to teach her, you gotta earn this, you gotta earn this, you gotta earn this. And so right now she's behaving because she wants to get a fish, right? And what's crazy is because we went to Petco, and she wanted this little fish, and I would have bought it for her actually, because it was only like $5, and we need to buy the pot and stuff like that. But I told her, look, if you want this fish, you're gonna have to earn it. She, no hesitation, no nothing. She put the fish back. She's like, okay, dad, if I get, I will earn it. Okay, like, she immediately, I think it's because she learned it from her older sister, that she knows that she has to earn stuff. Because I remember when they were 3 years old or 4 years old, obviously that's their age where they throw more, they get angrier a lot more. And so I just remember dealing with their emotions all the time and just calming them down and make them relax. And some of the ways I make them relax back then is either I put them into a corner where I want them to relax and calm down, or I make them go to the bed and stay on the bed so that they're once again relaxing. And so I don't do anything drastic in terms of dealing with their emotion. I know that they're kids, so I don't get mad at myself. Well, since I don't get mad, I breathe when it happens, and I just calm myself down because, like I say, I know they're kids. I also remind myself they're kids. They're not adults. I do not need to be treating them as adults. They are kids. And so they are still learning. They are still, in fact, I feel like my kids behave better than most adults because they are learning and they learn fast and they need to calm down. So what I'm doing when they throw temper tantrums or get angry, I teach them that, look, you got to calm down. You cannot be out and about. You cannot be walking around. You need to go calm down for a few more minutes, right? So when they get angry and I tell them to go to timeout or take a break, it's just only like 5 minutes to 10 minutes until they fully calm down, and then they slowly come back out. And of course, they just happier than ever. Like they just start giggling and laughing a lot more, right? So it's really that simple in my case. I don't really have that much trouble. Now, when they turn teenagers, maybe that'd be a different story. But right now, luckily, I have really good kids and they listen to everything I say. And so back to the story where my 5-year-old, she wants to fish. She knows she needs to earn it. And so this past few weeks, she's just been really good. She's been really good. So I already know that when we go back to Petco, she's going to be like, Dad, you said I was going to be good, and then you were going to buy me the fish. And of course, I cannot say no because she didn't earn it. So I think just giving the kids context ahead of time on what they need to do or what's going to happen will reduce the chances of them getting mad or being confused about something, right? Because if they're confused about something, they're going to get easily mad. And I think if they're mad about something, is either because they didn't get what they want. But say, for example, before we go to Walmart or Target, I let them know ahead of time. Do not ask me for anything. We're only coming here to get more school supplies or more food or something like that. We're not here to buy toys. We're not here to buy anything else. I let them know right before we get out the car. This is what we're going to get. We're not going to get anything else. Don't ask me for anything. Do you understand? Right? So I get a yes, but they both have to say yes to me. It's like, do you understand? Do you understand? And once they both say yes, and then we can get out the car and then we go shopping, right? So I think I let them know ahead of time so that they are not confused or not angry at me when I don't give them what they want. And I try my best not to cave in because I do love my kids and they're my little princess, so I can't help but buy them things. But I'm getting better at that, though. I'm getting better at just saying straight up no, right? Because there's always something cool at the store for them to buy. Like, they always like new things. And so that's how I reduce the emotions or the temper tantrum. Or another example is my kids. Sometimes it's not necessarily a bully, but there is a mean girl that she doesn't like. And my kid, I already taught her how to fight, or at least how to punch, or do a straight or a cross or a jab. So she does know how to do those things. But I told her, of course, to only use those things if someone touches you. Like if someone tries to hit you, that's when you could do attack back or defend. Now, that might be controversial, but of course, my kid should definitely defend herself against anybody that's trying to hurt her. But it's just a bully who's mean to her. And I just told her, like, look, just be careful. Do not hit unless she try to hit you. You could tell your teacher, but just try to stay away from people that are mean or a bully. It's just when they touch you, that's when you got to really fight back. So no problems have happened so far. She just simply tell the teacher, like, there's this bully. And it's not just her, right? Everybody else is telling the teacher as well that there's this weird bully. And so hopefully they have dealt something with that. And so far, so good. It's been a couple of months now, and I think that's going good. My 5-year-old, she can get frustrated when she has a hard time saying particular words. I think there's a word that she was, when she's trying to explain her thoughts or what she's trying to come across, she gets frustrated because I don't understand what she's saying. I was like, what do you mean? Can you say that more clearly? Or she's just saying it in a way that I didn't understand it. And then she would get mad and then she would cry. But then I would ask her just to write it down, like, because she knows how to spell. So I just ask her to write it down And it's like, oh, do you mean galaxy? Oh, you mean broccoli? Oh, you mean X, Y, Z? Then she gets so happy when I finally understand her, right? So I try not to get mad at her for not for crying or yelling or anything like that. And I think I take it upon myself to really stay calm in every situation. Every situation, I just try to stay calm, stay stoic, stay just understand that they're kids. I think when I always come in from that perspective that they're just kids and remember that they are not adults, I do not need to get mad at them. They are still learning. So that is kind of how I deal with my two girls, their emotions, or when they get angry, or even like if they're trying to earn some type of reward. That's how I deal with them. And so far, it's been great. It's working great for me. I have less stress. I don't worry about anything. Well, I shouldn't say I don't worry about anything, but it reduces my anxiety about their surroundings, about their future, and I think they're gonna just have really good values as they get better. As long as I'm there constantly reminding them what the values are and teaching them what to do and what not to do and stuff like that. So my name is Tony. Please like and subscribe if you got value from this video, and check out this next video right here on the end screen if you want to learn more about me.